Good morning. This is part 2 of the stress relieving yoga series for nursing students. So we just ended the other video with standing in mountain pose, so we're gonna start with that here. So finding yourself in Tadasana, which is standing feet hip width apart, feet grounded into the earth. Spread the toes, lift the toes, spread the toes, and let them settle back down on the earth. The legs are strong, but the knees are not locked. You can tilt the pelvis just a tiny bit to encourage the core to engage. Bring the shoulders up towards the ears and around onto the back body. Palms forward, fingers alert. Head is neutral, eyes are soft, jaw is soft, and we're breathing. Connecting with that breath. Connecting with your pose. So pressing into the earth, lengthening through the spine, lengthening out through the arms, connecting to the breath, and just noticing. So one of the more simple poses in yoga, yet so much is going on. And just noticing, connecting with the breath. From here, gently opening your eyes, bringing the hands to the hips, and everything else stays tall and straight. You can shift your weight into your left foot, keeping that nice alignment. Let the right foot externally rotate to the side, and then tiptoe in towards the ankle. So from here, you can stay right here, and this is your tree pose. Balancing, maybe playing with lifting the toe just a little bit. Second choice is to bring the sole of the foot to the shin, and this is your tree pose. Making sure you have a nice stable spot to look, focus your attention. The third option is a more advanced option. I highly don't recommend it for today unless you're an experienced yogi, but it's bringing the heel of the foot into the thigh. So skipping the knee always, because that puts pressure on that knee joint. So staying here with your breath, perhaps bringing the hands to heart center, which connects you with your heart, or perhaps growing your tree branches out to the sky, waving them and adding motion. Staying with that breath, noticing where the work is happening and how much micro adjusting the muscles and the joints need to do to keep this balance. Coming out of your pose when you're ready. Maybe marching the feet, shaking the arms. And then finding your mountain pose again. Each time creating that foundation, toes, legs, pelvis, core, lengthening, alert fingers, shoulders on the back body. Breath, soft jaw, soft eyes. Connect. From here, maintaining the alignment, hands come to the hips, shifting the weight into the right foot, externally rotating the hip, and deciding what you would like off the tree pose menu today, right here, or the shin. And you can feel, I can feel already at this moment that my right side is very different than my left today. So I'm going to choose toe down because it feels more stable and I'm still working on balance. Bringing the hands to heart center, or growing your tree branches, working on that balance, maintaining that alignment. The whole core is engaged and you're focused on your breath. Usually 2 to 3 breaths in a beginning yoga class is enough in a pose. And then bringing the hands back down, the foot down, coming into our mountain pose. We'll inhale our arms up, clasping the hands at the top. I don't know if you can see that, probably not, but I have all my fingers clasped except for my pointer. So you've got a little pointer up there, and from here, really squeeze the glutes, tuck the tail a little bit, and we'll just do a little micro side bend. Breathing, and then to the other side. Breathing, and releasing those arms. Let's do one more pose. So we'll spread the legs, step the legs really far apart. So further than your shoulders. Where do they line up? It's cool to see. Under my wrists almost. So from here, we can turn our toes out towards the corners of our mat, or you could also think of it as 45 degree angles from your body. And from here, we're gonna gently bend the knees and sink into what's called goddess pose. So this is a hip opener, a strength pose. The knees are back and over the ankles, so encouraging the hips to widen. That's hard for some people, so doing the best you can to sink into it. The spine is tall and straight. The toes are gripping and holding you up. From here you can add the goddess arms. So it's really right angles is the goal, but coming just to here is a good place to be. So breathing into this strong pose, open heart, Kalyasana. I love this pose. Strengthening your quads, pulling in even the pelvic floor up through the core. So you're just really working those core muscles. And then straightening the legs, and you can toe heel the feet in, getting you back to a standing position. Maybe march the legs out a little bit since you just worked them. And we'll pause there and move on in another video to another pose or two. Thank you.